Welcome back, everybody. As you can see from the intro, today we are talking about the Dark Horse. For those of you who don't know, the Dark Horse is a part of the 2024 and newer S650 Mustang model. It was revealed a couple of days ago at the same time as the 2024 Mustang. As you can see from the intro, the car has been redesigned inside and out, and it has also been redesigned, this specific car, engine-wise. Now, the unique thing about this car is obviously it is like a GT350 and a Mach 1 had a baby, and then Ford went ahead and called it Dark Horse because of all of this stuff happening with the EPA and electric cars. This is like the Dark Horse of the muscle car family right now, or of what used to be the muscle car family, because of Dodge going to EVs and Chevy's probably gonna do the same thing. Ford is still sticking it out and trying to give us what we want. Now, the Dark Horse, of course, if you didn't know, has the most powerful from the factory Coyote V8 that's ever been produced. It's coming with 500 horsepower from the factory. 500 horsepower! Again, like I said, keeping that Coyote V8. You also have an optional Tremec manual, so no more trash MT82. We're now getting a better manual transmission in that car, as well as the 10-speed is returning as well. The reason why I personally may be interested in a Dark Horse, the Dark Horse reminds me again like a mix between a GT350 and a Mach 1, kind of like what this car is here. This is a PP2. It's gonna have dedicated suspension for performance, track suspension. It's gonna be track calibrated. It's gonna have dual intakes. We've never seen that on a Coyote car. It's gonna have dual throttle bodies and dual intakes, just like I'm showing you in this video here. It's also gonna have forged internals from the Shelby GT500. What does that mean? That means it's gonna be a lot stronger. It's going to be able, Ford always thinks about this car is probably going to be able to handle a nice amount of boost depending on, you know, the way everything's set up. And I want to guess that Ford's probably solved a lot of the issues that were in the previous gen cars. With those updates for performance, there's also been an update from the interior. For all of those who have not seen what the new S650 interior looks like, everything is digital.
Fingerprints on it. What's your favorite?
Well, there's a lot to choose from, but I really love, we've got a Fox Body Mustang theme cluster. It will take you right back to the 80s. It's really cool. And it's even got a night mode with that iconic Ford green night color.
The styling of the car just looks so good to me. Yeah, it kind of still looks like an S550. It is. Basically, it still looks like the S550 body on the outside, but of course, as we know, interior has changed. There's been a facelift, tail lights and rear end have changed with the diffuser, so it's pretty much a different car now. I can't wait to see what the aftermarket is going to look like for this car. You know, the Mustang aftermarket is huge. They always come out with stuff, and there's going to be somebody that's going to try to push this car to the edge and make 1,000 horsepower off the rip. But there are some interesting options as well, such as carbon fiber wheels. They come standard with the Brembo brakes for the Dark Horse model, as well as Magnerized suspension, as stated in the reveal. Pricing wise, pricing is going to be interesting. Nothing official yet, but there are some things floating around, and I don't know again if they're official or not. Maybe leaks, but of course, as you guys know, I put them in these videos. So from what I've read from certain places, the car is going to start around 60 grand. It's closer to what like a Mach 1 cost. And nowadays, a brand new Mach 1 window sticker floating around. There's a window sticker, and I'll put it up here, of something in the $70,000 range. It's going to come down to, is it worth it for a lot of people? Because at that point, you could buy a pre-owned GT350. You can spend an extra couple bucks and probably get the 500, depending on what your budget is. If I was going to get one, I would probably get one with the 10-speed, even though the Tremec's in there, and you know, you guys know I love my manuals, but it seems like a full-out race car. There's going to be 3 models. There's going to be the regular Dark Horse, and then there's going to be an S and an R version. The S and R version are mainly for the track, and they are not street legal. The S is going to be like your first level of track driving. Everything's going to be different. There's going to be, I believe, a roll cage in there as well. The R just comes over and it just builds on everything that the S was, getting closer to what's, like they said, the GT2, GT3 cars. But that being said, what do you guys think? Do you guys think it's worth potentially 60 to 70,000 to basically get what is an upgraded Mach 1, or something that's kind of similar to a GT350? You keep the car that you got. If you have a Gen 3, would you upgrade to it? I mean, I'm thinking about it. I like how it looks. I like how modern the car looks, inside and out, and I like what I'm hearing about the performance of it. So drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about the Dark Horse. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Browse the channel, and most importantly, have a nice day.